Hey guys, Ray from bailbondbidsnow.com. In Texas, if somebody that you care or love about has a criminal case, in quick summary, these are the type of outcomes from worst to greatest. Obviously, they could end up in prison, and there's two types of prisons. There's regular felony prison, which is run by the state of Texas. Likewise, there are state jail facilities, which are basically 2 years or less. They have some different regulation on the type of credit that a person can get out there. Now, next below is probation, but there's two types of probations. Basically, one is an in-house treatment facility, and then they release you and you continue on probation. That's usually for drugs or mental health. And then there's traditional probation, which you're out, you can work, but you go do classes, drug tests, and things like that. Likewise, outside of regular probation, if you are not convicted legally, you can still be put on something called deferred adjudication. It's still probation, but you don't end up with a conviction on your record. Your record will still show that there's a charge and there was arrest. Likewise, there's something called pretrial diversion, which is usually done through the prosecutors. And that is basically if you do all this stuff and you comply, it's basically an informal form of probation, then they will actually dismiss it. So you would not have a finding by court, your records would show that it was dismissed. You would still show that it was arrest, but it would show that it was dismissed. Likewise, if a case has been filed and for legal reasons or factual reasons, or prosecutors dismiss it, that would just reflect simply as a dismissal. If it's dismissed by a grand jury for felony cases, that likewise would be showing as a no bill. If it's a misdemeanor, it would basically be shown as a case rejection. So those are kind of the outcomes. Likewise, if you believe your facts are strong, your attorney can try to get in front of the prosecutor, present to the prosecutor earlier in hopes of even preventing an actual charge from being filed with the court. Because once it's filed with the court, it's a public record. Still public record in other degrees, but it's a much easier public record to obtain once it's filed with the court. All right, hope that helps. Bye-bye.